Imperial Palace Core, first floor. Spooky. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. This is the last. These are the last fools I want to fight. God damn it. Ow. Ow. I can't tell if they're taking the same amount of time to kill or more. Because at this point, I genuinely think the true dragon sword would be the strongest weapon you have right now. Stupid. And it is consistently just fucking them up. At the very least, I think I'm at least just staggering them super easily. I don't think I grabbed the freaking thing. I kind of don't want to use Nimpo, but at the same time, go for it, you know? Ow. It's kind of like a fuck it situation. Also, thank you for giving me more Nimpo. Alright, once again, I'm still left with a pretty comfortable amount of health. Better than usual. Offered Raptor Deity of Sentiment. So you can just skip these? That's kind of the impression I have right now. Just like the... Well, I'm assuming just like the tablets. Tablet pieces. God damn it. I do like the idea of like, hey, the entire map is open to you now. Go find things. Jesus Christ. Or at least, like, you know, most areas. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Pick up all that shit. Ah! These things are so annoying. More so, like, right freaking here. Okay. Ooh, look at that treasure chest. Ba-na-na-na. God damn it. It's so annoying. But right here. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to just use it when I have more than half health. Okay. Yes. Every floor will lock me in. Oh, well, now it's... Now I'm kind of at that point. Yeah, these things are a lot easier to deal with the true dragon sword. God damn it. Is that it? No. Okay. I was about to say, that was like nothing. Yeah, now it's worth using it, but I still kind of don't want to use it just in case they drop some health. Ow. One of them did. Two of them did. Fuck. Nice. Okay, not bad. Another one. And another one. I knew there was no reason to... It got close, but I knew there wouldn't be a reason to actually use the Great Spirit Elixir. I can go back, right? Yes, I can. Go. I don't want to get fucking mauled by a bunch of ghost piranhas. Oh, you respawn, but you don't actually... I don't have to deal. Nimpo. Yeah, and you guys do provide a decent amount of health. So now I'm basically topped off. Oh, it kills me that I'm skipping these things. That's 2 great elixirs that I'm just skipping. That feels horrendous. Spooky room. Oh, see, these fuckers, these guys are actually tough. These guys fuck me up. I'm gonna use Nimpo. Because they're using it against me, so why not, right? Look, I do kind of need to take damage, but I'm not... that's so stupid. What a stupid thing to say. But hey, look at that! Look at that! I actually need to use it. This is such a stupid thing to say. Yes. God damn it. Yeah, Nympho. I gotta use Nympho on these fools. They fuck my shit up, especially with their stupid fucking grab, which feels impossible to dodge. It feels impossible to dodge any fucking monster's grabs. God damn it, fuck! Well, would you look at that? Well, at the very least, if I come back up here, I should be able to skip these guys, no problem. But, no. No, I was just about to use it, but that would be a waste, because I should be pretty much topped off from these fools. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for the furthest one. Oh, jeez, that didn't really do me much good at all. I'm gonna go for the furthest one and just cut everything out. Oh, come on, dude. Ah! No! I have to use both! I have to use both! Shit! God damn it! Oh, that's so frustrating. Well, it looks like I'm getting both. You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna cut to the new spot. Whatever going... The new area! Going forward, that's where I'll cut. Jesus Christ. I never opened this chest? Really? Oh, was this the elixir? Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I accidentally used one earlier. But, alright, excellent. That's all 3 chests. Well, 3 chests now. Let's move forward. Actually, let's save. Let's freaking save. Okay. We're finally moving forward. These things are so... It's so satisfying to use fire wheels and... No, I was about to use it. I didn't really want to. That would have been a waste. There we go. Oh, that was... Golden Scarab! Hey, that's number 40! Which very well might be the last one. Although that doesn't make sense, because I skipped down on one, and surely I've missed others. So maybe there's a total of 50 Golden Scarabs? I feel like that would make sense. No, thank you. Oh, I gotta go through this shit again. Ugh. Alright, cool. That's it for those guys. Oh, I almost missed this chest as well. At least I don't have to backtrack when I inevitably have to come back for it. Well, I don't have to backtrack that much. Oh, there's fetuses in the wall. That's cool. Yeah, that's real cool. Is this one gonna spawn both types? Oh, yeah, it did. I just didn't see one of them. Fucking Nimpo! Hey, look, looks like I'm gonna have to actually use the elixir a lot sooner than I was expecting to. Ow. Oh my god. Nimpo! Will you fucking chill out, dude? Thanks for the health. Fuck! God, Nimpo! Holy shit, that almost got me. Alright. Seems to be it, yeah? Ogly doogly the joogly. I don't have any, I don't have any nympho. They're gonna fuck me up. Oh, please don't. Give me. No, 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 no! No! You're fucking kidding me! Dude! Dude! No. No. Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to replay so much. I'm gonna have to replay from when I got the freaking chests. I'm not gonna waste a fucking talisman of rebirth on this stupid shit. Why are they not touching me now? God damn it, dude. That's so fucking frustrating. So fucking frustrating. And they're taking a long time to kill me. God damn it. Okay, let's not get fucked up by these dumb fucking fish. Okay. Oh, the gates of hell. It was, in fact, the last one. Well, there are 2 spirit elixirs that I can't grab. 3 spirit elixirs that I can't grab? Okay. What's, what, A message is written on the plaque of the pedestal. He who wishes to pass must offer proof of his divine acceptance. Next to the message is an image of the demon. Okay, clearly I go through there, fight the big guy, get the statue, come back and place it, and then there we go. That's the end of the game. Surely there's nothing after that, right? Oh, you can put me through a gauntlet first. Yeah? Okay. God, these guys are so annoying! Come on, dude. Dude. Is that the tactic? Is that what I should be doing? I could have sworn they dodged that pretty easily too, though. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. All of you. You're all dumb bitches. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get fucked, you dumb bitch. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
My servants return from the afterworld and take care of this puny insect once and for all.
You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. No, you're joking. You're fucking joking. Good. There we go. Nimpo! I feel like I'm doing not a whole lot of damage. Ow. Alright, cool, that's one. I would like... Well, okay, I don't know if I got the health or not. Nimpo again. Please give me that Nimpo, thank you. Very important. Look at how far we've got. Remember how this motherfucker fucked my shit up at the... I mean, I guess the beginning of the game? Yeah, let's do this, baby. Alright. Nice. Block. Yeah. Jump, dude, come on. Good shit. I don't need Nimbo for this last one. To the next room.
You're not as weak as I thought.
No, sir, I am not. Mi nombre es Ryu Hayabusa. Yo soy un shinobi. I would very much appreciate it if you don't shoot shit at me. It almost looks like I can just move forward if I'm being completely honest with you. God damn it. His laugh does not fit, I don't know, his voice or his body or anything, really. I'm hearing a... Fucking god damn it, you dumb cunt. But what about the path that went up? Ah, Jesus. Ah, fucking... Ah, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I actually have to use this. I know I can do it just in the middle of play, but I'm typically not hovered over... God damn it. I'm typically not hovered over that item specifically. What? Why did he do so much? Oh god, no! I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not wasting my fucking god damn it. I have to do that stupid gauntlet again. The most annoying part about this is not necessarily the bosses themselves, it's the stupid these. It's this portion. I have to deal with these dumb fuckers who are just so good at dodging. It seems so fucking unnecessary. My servants. I'm fucking gay. Will you fucking hit him? What the fuck is going on? God damn it, you're fucking kidding me. It takes half of your health. Half of your health in one stupid grab. Jesus Christ! No. We're not doing this again. We're not taking a chance. God damn it, dude. You know what? Let's... God, I only have 2. I really don't want to use it if that's the case, but fuck it. Let's use those first. God, fuck! Every fucking enemy, dude. Every fucking enemy has a horrendous fucking grab. Go! Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. Get the fuck in there. So fucking stupid. I hate that. Was so much worse than the original. Can you not be gay and retarded, please? Without a doubt, you're going to be both gay and retarded.
That's it. It's time for me to take your arm personally.
What top tier voice acting this is. I have no healing. I have no healing, and I also don't have any freaking Nimpo. Is this gonna be an almost situation where I kind of have to just bring him down by... Why are you not doing the fucking move? What are you doing? I can't tell. I think the little guy is actually a lot bigger. Fuck, dude. Fuck. He doesn't seem that difficult, if I'm being honest with you. Did he change colors? No, surely not. Yeah, I would like that Nimpo, actually. The bow? What do you want me to do? Get your ass down here! You stupid bitch. You dumb, stupid fucking bitch. The worst part about this is, the fucking gauntlet it is to get to you. So stupid. Stay down, please. Stay down. Fucking... I really don't want to use the last one. I really, really don't want to use the last one. God damn it, you little fucking cunt. I'm gonna use the last one. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Nice. That was good, that was good, that was good. Shit. You know, I'm only gonna be fucked for the final boss, right? That's it. Just for the final boss. So fucking far. God damn it. That's it. No! No! So stupid. What a dumb fucking boss fight. Literally the worst part about it is just how long it takes to get to him. Just the entire fucking gauntlet you have to do to get to him. Fuck this game. Demon, deity of destruction. Yep. This whole thing was so fun. I had a lot of fun. Oh, I was only going from platform to platform? I thought it was taking me to, like, just entirely different areas. Okay. Okay, so, I'm back here. As much as I hate to do this, and I'm actually not really gonna do this, we're gonna save on... I mean, what's the point, right? It doesn't matter. This is the final stream. This is it. I'm not... What the hell is that? Team Ninja? What the fuck? Okay, let's grab this first. Okay, and then let's save again. And I think I saved over slot 1, didn't I? No, slot 2. Okay. Let me circle around. Surely there's a way to... Oh, okay. Right. Surely there's a way to get to Muramasa, right? Oh, now I think I saved over slot 1. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, I sort of fucked up right there. Again, not that it matters. What? Thank you? I guess? That's... I find that more annoying than anything. Give me the fucking blacksmith. That's what I actually want. Do I just... Yeah, okay. Save one more time. Huh. So is the final mission gonna be like a whole ass level? That would suck. I'm kind of hoping it's just like a room before the boss where you can blacksmith it up. I mean, it gave you... You can find a scarab here, so like there has to be another point where you can hit up Muramasa. This looks cool as shit. This reminds me of the first Pokemon movie. Whoa. This is more of what I expected to see. Platform can be moved while... What? It said something about up or down. It said something about up or down. Hold on. What? How fucking... What? Why do these tutorials just disappear so freaking fast? By blocking. By blocking. Gotcha. Okay, well, fucking, what do you want me to do here, dude? This is cool, though. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You can move kind of anywhere on a horizontal plane when you're not holding block, and then when you're blocking, it's just up or down. This is really fucking cool. I fucked up. I mean, in general, this fight started out horrendously. Because throughout the entire fucking game, it loves putting up text and then just disappearing in a split second. Ow. Yeah, Talisman of Rebirth, sure, yeah. Not that it matters anymore. Surely this is going to be a multi-phase boss fight. I can't imagine that for whatever reason the final boss is the easiest one. Even easier than Murai. That would be fucking hilarious though. Murai... I don't like saying it that way. Murai being, like Murai, is just to specify. But the idea that Murai is harder than the Emperor. Dude. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Like a freaking bobblehead. Ah! Ah! What am I? Oh, am I hitting the blue point? No, I don't think so. Actually, maybe, yeah. Yes, I believe so. I know we're about to phase 2 this shit. Jesus. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What did he say? Okay, yeah, he's taking a long time to get to me. Whoa, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to shoot at. Holy! Ah! Get me out! Oh, you dropped me right fucking there? Ass, dude, ass. What can I even do in this situation? Hold on. What am I thinking of? I have Great Spirit Elixir. That's it. Hey, look at that. 96,000 essence. That's pretty insane. What the fuck oh, okay, projectiles. That's what I was freaking trying to think of. I really, truly have nothing. Yeah, look at all that damage I'm doing. Fucking... What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do here, dude? I can't touch you. Can I, like, deflect these? The answer is no. Ah! You just straight up drop me in the lava, and I am forced to take 2 hits from it. Okay, so my understanding is that I have to wait for your stupid barrage, because I can't reach you. No, I can't. Ow. And then you're gonna come after me at some point in the middle of all this fucking shit. When do I get the chance to attack you? Now. Now, I get to attack you now. You do take a lot of damage. I'm actually shocked at how much damage you're taking. Damn, if only I had health. If only I had healing items. I took like almost 1/3 of your health from that one little thing. Yeah, just overall, what a shitty situation. Also unfortunate that these things don't drop any health. Okay. Well, this was a learning situation, I guess. I wonder how well the ice storm would have been. Look at this shit. Holy! Dude, I took so much of his health. Now I'm kind of upset that I'm not gonna win. I could try Nympho to protect me from the skulls. I don't know how well that's gonna work out, though. Okay, it's working out really well. Almost worked insanely well. I have... But he's gonna skull me twice, isn't he? I mean, I survived as... No way, dude. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. There's a phase 3. There has to be a phase 3. I refuse to believe that there's not a phase 3. This cutscene would go a lot differently if there wasn't. Look at that save point. Look at that save point. The evil dark dragon blade. Motherfucker! Chapter 18 cleared! Well, okay, I did completely forget about a chapter 19. Master Ninja? What? Okay, I'll take it. Chapter 19, The Dark Dragon Blade. Ryu has defeated the evil Vigour Emperor, and the Dark Dragon Blade is out of reach of the fiends. Now Ryu must quickly escape the depths before the cavern comes crashing down on him. I'm going to save in slot 3. There's no way there isn't a final boss. There's no way it makes it sound like it's an escape sequence, and like, yes, sure, that doesn't sound wild. A lot of games do end on escape sequences. But this is Ninja Gaiden. So I'm kind of expecting a significantly more bullshit boss to come out of nowhere. Oh, you know what? I haven't dealt with the green guy and masked capeman. Rachel! Okay, you're giving me this music, but I don't honestly believe you that I'm on a time limit. Wahoo! Whoopee! Wahoo! Go. I don't feel the pressure, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, the lava isn't rising, I see no time limit. It's just music. And it's not even like... I mean, like, yeah, the music is... It's not as intense as you would expect. Let's just go. Go, Ryu Hayabusa. Do, go, Ryu Hayabusa. Rachel! Hold on. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't like the idea of just jumping. Nice. Hottie. Wahoo!
Ryu, I expected nothing less. However, the power of the Dark Dragon is wasted on you.
Don't you see? The Dark Dragon is now truly an evil blade. His Excellency, the Dark Disciple, has been waiting for this very moment.
That's fucking Murai, isn't it?
You've done well, Gamoth.
Huh?
Holy shit! That's fucking Murai. I fucking called it!
Mirai.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
From the start, dude, from the start!
I presume.
Holy shit! Ah! Motherfucker. I knew it was a bad... I knew I should have saved. Well, I did. I knew it was a good idea to... God damn it. I knew it was a good idea to freaking save on a different slot. Look at that shit. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. From the very, very start, I called it. I was like, oh, he's gonna be the big bad, isn't he? Then I was like, oh, okay, I guess not. He was! He was! I'm a genius! I'm smart! What a horrendous, just an absolute fucking horrendous save point. Why would they think, hey, let's save after the Emperor, but let's put it down all the way here so that you have to go through all of that stupid shit and then deal with, well, what, like the Rachel cutscene and then the actual cutscene right before the boss. It's just so fucking annoying. It's just, what? Why? Can you even jump into the? Yes, you can. You can. As a matter of fact, you can jump into the lava, no problem. I guess there is a risk of death. Oh, Jesus Christ! I have no freaking items. I have no items whatsoever. I have nothing. I have genuinely nothing. And Muramasa just isn't anywhere around. That's really upsetting. So here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to reload save. I'm gonna have to reload just the save right before entering chapter 19. And I'm just gonna have to backtrack to wherever the hell I can find Muramasa, which off the top of my head, I genuinely can't even think of where the hell that could be. That is frustrating. Insanely frustrating. God damn it, that sucks. It's so upsetting. All right, okay, all right. Well, I'll cut back to whenever I start the boss fight, I guess. I see you found more scarabs. Let me see. Okay, the Armlet of Fortune. I did find one extra scarab on the way to this blacksmith, so I ended up with 41. An armlet emblazoned with the figures of 2 elephants. When equipped, it increases ki power buildup. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. I still don't know. Can you, like, actually, like, how do you build up ki? What does that mean? Does that mean just, like, when you get ki, it gives you 2 instead of 1? Or do you get ki over time just from fighting? Which I don't feel like I've ever experienced. Let's start with getting everything I can possibly get. We're maxing out. We are maxing. It's so painful. Oh my god. How many of these can I get? Up to 30. Well, two more. Might as well. Final boss is going to be a super pain in the ass, which leaves me with 20,000. Obviously, I'm going to use it on the wooden sword. And at this point, grinding has been pretty fucking easy, and I have no idea. I was maxed out. I mean, I'm sure you saw it for a split second, but I was maxed out. And now I'm like, grinding really was super fucking easy. I was getting a fuck ton. The only pain in the ass thing is that, like, I feel like the best grinding spot is back at the core, and I am super far away from the core right now. Oh, God. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I want to see the freaking, the thing. So, I mean, like, I might as well, right? I guess I'll also see if there's an achievement for upgrading everything, all these other weapons to max. Okay, well, fucking, I'm gonna be doing this for a while, and I didn't want to do this on stream. This is so annoying. All right. Let's do it. We're doing it. Muramasa, buddy, it's been a while. All right, let's max out on all of this first. Just absolutely everything. Okay, that was awkward. Might as well get that too. Okay, do we have enough to actually... I get the feeling we don't. Yeah, 30,000. And then I need 40,000. I'm super close. I'm so close that I have half a mind to just upgrade everything. And would you look at that? I'm doing it. That's Lunar. Excellent. And Kitetsu. Kitetsu one more time. Ballin'. Oh, Warhammer. Woo. Oh, am I crazy? Does that actually look more like Rachel's? I feel like I already forgot what the original looked like. Okay, so all we have left is one more upgrade for the wooden sword. The grinding is insanely easy, like weirdly easy. The game just throws these ghost fishes at you. There's a number of spots that are actually like really freaking good. I put the Armlet of Fortune. Let's see, when equipped, it increases power buildup. The Holy Gauntlet increases ability to absorb yellow essence. This one increases key power buildup. It literally just means whenever you get a red orb, it gives you 2 instead of 1 Nimpo charges. That is insanely useful for this grinding. So, with that being said, I will be back once I can purchase the final upgrade. Muramasa, buddy, it's been a while. All right, if I can upgrade my wooden sword. The true form of the wooden the true form of the wooden sword, containing an ethereal sense of weight. Its impacts are incredibly powerful. Okay. Let's see. Unlabored flawlessness. Wow. It is very great swordy. Let's test it out on these fools right out here. Psych, they despawned. Okay, let's test it out on these fools right here. I can't imagine it's really that much more powerful than really anything. Maybe they're dying a little bit faster. But that's the thing, it's just a little bit faster. Okay, you know what? Let me do this. Let's go for Armlet of the Sun. And then, let's see, that's Nimpo, that's Blue Essence. I do want Blue Essence. Alright, I know these guys aren't super, like, high health enemies, but... Two hits. And it is faster. You do swing it a lot faster than the greatsword. So, yeah, it's almost like it has like the strength of the greatsword, maybe even stronger than that, just by a little bit. But you have the speed of like basically any other weapon. So, that's pretty neat, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know what I was really expecting to do with that. I guess I do kind of want to see it, so let's just check it out real quick. Whoa-lee! Just kind of did like a little Nimpo move. Oh, that was cool. I didn't mean to do that. Woohoo! That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. Well, I guess this is like the strongest weapon in the game? Just to my understanding? Maybe, basically? I don't know. It's neat, I guess. Like I said, basically the strength of the greatsword, again, probably actually a little bit stronger with the speed of any other weapon and the visuals of a slightly fatter wooden sword. Clearly this is like a joke weapon, but it is very cool. I actually do like it. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. taking out your arms fucking removes your ability to do your main attack? Your most dangerous attack? Really? Okay, that's phase 1. Wait, I've been doing damage this entire time? I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah. I did not notice that I was doing damage just from destroying those skulls. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay, well, that was the boss. That was really bad, though. I might have to redo it again. Wow, that's actually pretty fucking insane that I still got Master Ninja. Holy. I get the feeling it's entirely based off of the amount of karma you end up getting than anything else. Oh, it filled up my Nimpo. Well, that's very nice of the game. I appreciate that. Let's equip the unlabored flawlessness. I don't know if I actually like it, because I felt like I did worse on phase 1 with it than the, wow, I'm pretty sure I was using the True Dragon Blade. Fuck me. That's so stupid. Can I go back and save? As silly as that sounds. Just so that I don't have to keep doing that stupid cutscene. Oh. I think I am timed. That's not the cutscene I should be getting right there. I think I'm absolutely timed. Fucking whoops. Well, now I'm kind of curious about what happens. I kind of want to see the cutscene you get when you fucking fail this place. But I'm not going to, because don't want to wait any longer than I already have to. Don't want to waste any more time than I already have to, is what I really mean. Cool. I forgot the drop-down platform. I have to do this again. I wonder if it resets the time, because I would have already gotten the cutscene at this point. I get the feeling it does, just like as a failsafe so that you don't, like, soft-lock yourself. Oh my god. That took forever! Okay, again, at this point I really don't know if I really want to use this, but we will go ahead and try. I cannot fucking see. I'm getting a fucking face full of Murai ass. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you know what I should be doing? How about freaking Nimpo? I have half a mind to think that this actually is a one-phase fight. Just kind of seems like the direction it's going, considering how freaking... What a pain in the ass this is! Holy shit, dude. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Wow! I also forgot I had those. Totally forgot I had those. I do kind of feel a little bit better about this fight now that I know I have 2 more of those. This is gonna be another phase. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. See ya, sucker. Oh my god, that's it. That's really it. Oh, hell yeah. Ayane.
It's over.
Why did it seem like he was just like breaking up with her? Holy, hey, look at that. Oh my god. What a game. That was Ninja Gaiden Sigma, ladies and gentlemen. I had a blast. I had a genuine blast. This game is fucking excellent. Holy crap. I genuinely can't believe like how much I enjoyed myself. Despite the fact I have not cussed just in that amount in a very long time. Actually, that's not true. I recently played through the entirety of the Ninja Gaiden series, the classic era. So it's maybe been like a month or 2 since I've cussed that much, and probably not as much as I did with the classic era, which I will say, that is just a net positive that these games, well, sorry, this game feels like it's just like a regular person can beat it. That's so nice that a regular person can beat it. Don't even come to me with the bullshit that like, oh, Ninja Gaiden, the classic Ninja Gaidens are easy. They're not. Shut up. Shut up, Mr. fucking top 0.00001% gamer. I don't give a shit. Shut up. This game was a lot of fun. Let me start with what I don't like about it, actually. It has that Team Ninja jank is what I like to call it, which typically means that it is a very stiff feeling game. Movement feels stiff. And I was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but like even a game as recent as Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, I think. That game also feels stiff. Not as stiff as this game, but like the movements do feel stiff at times. Another thing that I don't like is the camera. The camera is ass. And another thing that I really don't like is just this auto lock on that Ryu does. That is unbelievably frustrating. Aside from that, and to talk a little bit more on that stiff feeling, it's funny because like in combat itself, that's new. That's a new cutscene. That cutscene wasn't shown whatsoever. What? She's so pretty. Who is she? Hottie. Oh, another cutscene. All cleared. Clear time, 13 hours, 1 minute, 13 seconds, 3,781 kills, 21,725 essence, left with 2 Nimpo, and a total of 859,100, I'm sorry, 8,591,207 karma. Master Ninja! A new costume has been unlocked. Costume, Ryu. I got Legendary Ninja, that looks blue. And Doppelganger. Interesting. Anything for Rachel? Formal attire. Whoa! Alright. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's end with that shot of Rachel. Nice, sexy bombshell Rachel. What the hell was I saying? The camera angle sucks. The auto lock on sucks. I feel like those are my main complaints. Oh, I remember where I left off. Yeah, talking more about the movement. The movement is super stiff, but funny enough, when you're actually fighting, it feels pretty fucking phenomenal. Aside from the auto lock on, that is my literal only complaint about the combat itself, is just the auto lock on. But once you're actually in combat, holy crap. Team Ninja is an absolute just master at their craft. The combat felt pretty freaking amazing. There was a moment during the playthrough where I looked at the move list, and that thing just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and it just did not stop for a long time. There is definitely a high skill ceiling. I don't think I'll ever reach anywhere near the heights of that skill ceiling, but you know, it would definitely be something super fun to watch. Someone who is like basically a master at this game. There are multiple difficulties. From my understanding, there is no New Game Plus. I guess I could check real quick. Let's see. If I load game, it's just loading a save. New game, if I do hard, challenging playstyle, enemies require better action skills, and I could just choose my costume, but does not seem like there's any sort of whatchamacallit, any New Game Plus. From what I read, it seems like you choose your costume and then you're just locked into it for the entire playthrough, which sounds super ridiculous to me, but the fact that you're choosing your costume right now kind of makes it seem like that's the case. Oh yeah, look at that. It does change me to Blue Ryu. That's very odd. I did mention at the start of the playthrough that I was like, oh, I'm glad that you have Purple Ryu. Because the NES, well, I'm sorry, classic Ninja Gaiden tends to not have his color super accurate all the time. And Blue Ryu is also something that makes sense. Anyways, all right. No, yeah, that's it. That's Ninja Gaiden. It was very fun. It was super fun. Very frustrating, but also extremely fun. I love the way the game looks. For as old as it is, I think visually it still holds up very well. The controls, again, at times, like outside of combat feels stiff, inside of combat feels fantastic aside from the auto lock on. The story, dude, I've been so excited to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma for the longest time. I played through the entirety of the classic era of Ninja Gaiden at the last second because I was like, oh, I bought the Master Collection. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna get right into this. I'm gonna stream the entire thing. And then I was like, actually, you know what? Let's play classic Ninja Gaiden first and get an appreciation for what came before going into the modern era that most people are more familiar with. And then I find out that Dead or Alive is also part of is like a sister series to the Ninja Gaiden franchise. So I played through Dead or Alive 1, Dead or Alive Ultimate, Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, and Dead or Alive 3 before finally getting a chance to play the game that I originally wanted it to play, Ninja Gaiden Sigma. And man, it was worth it. I did have to save state the ever-living shit out of the entirety of the classic series, but like, again, fuck it. Just, it's your game. Play however you want to play. You know, I have a greater appreciation for the classic series. There's a number of song tracks that I really loved from the classic era. And Dead or Alive, Man, Dead or Alive 1 was really fun. Dead or Alive 2 was really fun. Dead or Alive 3 shocked me at how much I actually like really started to love the series at that point. You know, the only reason I really played it was because Ryu was in it, and I wanted to familiarize myself with the Dead or Alive characters that show up in the Ninja Gaiden series. But by the end of it, I was like, man, I love this character. I love this guy. I love Tina. I love Bass. What's that other guy's name? Bayman is really cool. Who else? I'm blanking. There's that Sephiroth guy who seems kind of fun. Just the general story, the backstory of, and I'm gonna call it backstory because you basically get nothing from playing through people's little story modes. But the backstory seems very interesting. Oh my god, the intro for Dead or Alive 2. That was a freaking experience. Holy crap. That freaked me the fuck out. Just all of it. What's the main guy? What's the main bad guy of DOA 1? I'm blanking on everything DOA. But he was super cool. The Tengu was very interesting, and then Omega was just an experience. Just all of Dead or Alive was overall really fun, and I would have never experienced it had I not decided that like I need to experience everything that came before Sigma. I ended up fucking falling in love with INA. I thought I was a Kasumi man. Turns out I'm an INA man. She is just so fucking cool, and I'm glad that like she's the prominent Dead or Alive character in this game. Oh, it was such a freaking my spirits were just uplifted every single time her little kunai just smacked into a wall in front of me or on the floor in front of me. And when she actually showed up in cutscenes, it was just a fun time all around. I would have never, my spirits would never have been just lifted so much every time she showed up had I not played through Dead or Alive. So that was a totally worth it experience. And now I just want to play Dead or Alive just because I like Dead or Alive. And I'm going to continue getting a greater appreciation for both franchises, because I'm pretty sure Rachel ends up showing up in Dead or Alive. I'm familiar with a character named Momiji. I would not be surprised if she also shows up in Dead or Alive as well. I think Kasumi also shows up in Ninja Gaiden at some point. Basically, like, to get the full appreciation, absolutely play Dead or Alive. That was so much fun. And this isn't a Dead or Alive final thoughts, but it's just everything ties in together. I've waited so long to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and it was worth it. Everything that I did before was worth it just for this. I enjoyed this so much. The story was a blast. I finally got to experience the Ryu that most people are familiar with. His voice is a little jarring, honestly. It's not that great. And when I looked up his voice actor, apparently he changes voice actors like every game. So that's neat. It'll be interesting to see how the other people perform Ryu. It was very weird hearing him talk for the first time. It was the first time I've heard him in English. The Dead or Alive 2 on PlayStation is dubbed, but I ended up playing Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate just because that, from my research, that was like the definitive version of the game. And that for whatever reason that version isn't dubbed. It was all in Japanese. So like the one chance I got to hear Ryu speak English for the first time, out the window. Couldn't experience it, and I still haven't looked up the cutscenes. Yeah, no, it was jarring. Same with Ayane. She has a very soft voice, which I was not expecting when considering how she acts in Dead or Alive. She kind of acts like a little brat, honestly, but she's also like seems very serious, and I would not have guessed her to have like a super soft-spoken voice in the way that she does in this game. The bosses, interesting. Overall interesting. Again, very frustrating. Overall, I would say just the entirety of the experience of this game was kind of a Dark Souls situation where like you kind of just have to just replay things over and over and over again until you finally get it. And then when you finally get it, it's like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. Ninja Gaiden is like 90% like that, and then the other 10% is just like, yeah, the game is bullshit. Oh my god, those challenge rooms were such a pain in the fucking ass. A lot of the times it wasn't a matter of like, oh, it's hard. It was a matter of, oh, this just will not end. They just keep spawning endlessly. For like 10 minutes straight, they will keep spawning non-stop. And that is omega fucking frustrating. To a degree, it's satisfying when you finish it. But honestly, like by the end, almost by the end of every single challenge room, I was just like, I'm exhausted. I'm completely drained. It's hard to be excited for the reward when you have to do it multiple times. You end up failing multiple times. And when you finally do get it, it's just like, holy shit, that gauntlet was a pain in the ass. And then for the Rachel ones, it was just hairstyles. It was just hairstyles. I can't off the top of my head, I think there were only 2 for Rachel because both rewards you got were 2 hairstyles, which the long hairstyle I actually really liked, and the short hairstyle is neat. I just have a preference for long straight hair. Oh, I guess we can talk about Rachel. From my understanding, Sigma was the game that made her playable. She wasn't playable before, is again from my understanding. And she's super cool to use. She is so fucking cool. She does all these like fucking flips and shit and grappling, and her Warhammer is super cool. Overall, very, very awesome. Had it not been for those playable levels, those extra playable levels as Rachel, I don't think I would have cared for her all that much because she doesn't, I mean, like, in the campaign, she just kind of gets her ass handed to her basically the entire time. Aside from the first cutscene, her reveal cutscene, she just kind of gets her ass handed to her just throughout the entirety of the game. And it almost makes her seem kind of just like, why the fuck are you here, dude? Just leave. You're not doing anything. You're just getting in the way. But with those extra levels, it's like, oh no, you're a badass and you're doing shit and I love you. I love you. I love you. That's all it comes down to. Rachel, she's awesome. I like her quite a lot. But it was jarring because like in her levels, you get to see how much of a badass she is. And then like, bam, you're Ryu and you get cutscene. You see the cutscenes that she's in and she's just getting her ass handed to her. So it's just like her level, she's super awesome. Ryu levels, she's just a little princess. So I think those levels do a lot for her. I did appreciate the variety of locales that there were in the game. I will say it was a bit disappointing. Like you see the warp points from the very start of the game and you can easily tell that they're warp points, but you don't get to use them until just the absolute very end. And by the time you do get to use them, it's just like, what's the point? Aside from like specific like story moments where like you have to use them, there's literally no reason to use them outside of that, which is not very often at all. I do get the feeling there were the stone tablets and then there were the little deity statues based on what maybe INA said something about the stone tablets, or maybe it was something else. Maybe it was a journal or something. I don't know. There is a point in the game where like you basically have to hunt for the stone tablets. That's what it makes it sound like, that you can now hunt for the stone tablets. But I got them on the way. It almost seemed like it was very difficult to miss, which is why I'm questioning, like, was there a hunt for the stone tablets or what? Because by the time that happened, like, I already had them. And then same with the deity statues. You were getting them all throughout the game, and it was another situation of like, could I have missed them? Like, by the time I got to the end, or well, by the core, I was like, could I have missed them? Is this a point where it wants you to now go all throughout however many maps and try to find them? I don't know, because I already had them. The game makes it seem that way, but if that is what the game lets you do, then hey, good on me for grabbing everything and trying to find everything to the best of my degree, because I really didn't have to do anything extra other than grind out for yellow essence, which also was not that difficult. It was actually pretty easy. I was not expecting grinding yellow essences to be as easy as it was. Probably, I mean, like less than an hour of grinding just to literally buy all the items and upgrade all the weapons that I had, including the wooden sword. I don't know, from my understanding, the unlabored flawless, I don't even know what it's called, and I'm not on the save file to check. The UF, I know that's what people call it, the UF. The UF, I guess, is the strongest weapon in the game. I saw a lot of people ranking that as like super high tier, either in the first spot or basically just an S tier weapon. But aside it being faster than the greatsword, I don't know if I could really tell if it was that much stronger. I really love the dual blades. The dual blades were super, super tight. And honestly, it felt weird using anything other than the dragon sword, because like in the classic era of Ninja Gaiden games, the dragon sword was literally just a fucking katana, and that was it. And I mean, to be fair, in this game, it's also just a fucking katana, but like every single game hypes it up to be like this super badass weapon, which it is a super badass weapon. Just the lore behind it gives it the implication of being a super badass weapon. It is just a katana, but like there's a story behind it, and that's what makes it badass. When you finally get the true dragon blade, that's when it was like, oh yeah, I want to use this thing now. I don't really care about anything else. At that point, I was like, hell yeah. I'm sure in general, I'm like every weapon is probably super badass if you actually know how to use it. Unfortunately, I'm not that skilled at these action games. You know, good enough to beat Ninja Gaiden, I guess, but not good enough to do these crazy ass combos. But I love these games. I love DMC. I now love Ninja Gaiden. I played like 2 levels of Bayonetta and I enjoyed it. I love these stylish action games, and that is what this is. It is. At first, I did not think it was a stylish action game because you don't have like a score on screen at all times. But no, it's sort of at the very end of like after you complete a level, that's when you get your ranking, and it seems like it's based on karma. So like I guess even if you do not particularly great, you can still get Master Ninja, which happened to me a number of times. This game just kicked my ass from beginning to end, and there were still a lot of levels that I got Master Ninja on. So it seems kind of forgiving on most levels in terms of your ranking. But yeah, no, this is a stylish action game. I do genuinely love stylish action games. Speaking of, all right, DMC. I was shocked at how similar this game is to Devil May Cry. It is basically just Devil May Cry. I was expecting this to be an action game, not a stylish action game, just a straight up action game. And I wasn't expecting this to be like, you're going through whole ass levels, you're exploring whole ass levels, you're getting the basically, literally blue orbs. They're called, I'm pretty sure they're called blue orbs in Devil May Cry. And then here they're called what, Life of the Gods or whatever, but it's just a fucking blue orb. Blue orbs, you got the little purple orbs to upgrade your Nimpo. You can just upgrade your weapons in general. You don't unlock moves. No, I think you can actually buy like 2 moves, but that's about it. You basically have your entire moveset almost like by like the 2nd or 3rd level. You pretty much have everything. It's just a matter of unlocking weapons. But yeah, that's another thing. You get multiple weapons. You get just a huge ass move list. You get blue orbs. You get health extensions. You're just unlocking so much shit, and you're exploring this like basically just this world, per levels, and then at a certain point, yes, the entire world. It's just Devil May Cry, and I love Devil May Cry. So and I have seen Ninja Gaiden compared to Devil May Cry a lot, but I didn't realize that the thing is basically just 1-to-1. I was shocked. I was really thrown off at how 1-to-1 this thing basically is to Devil May Cry. So the fact that I love stylish action games and Ninja Gaiden ended up being exactly like Devil May Cry, that just elevated my experience. It just skyrocketed my experience. Holy crap. I'm so satisfied and I'm so happy with this game. I really am. One last thing. One thing that I actually really disliked were first of all, let's start with the Talisman of Rebirth. That shit is annoying. That shit was really annoying. I hate that it just auto uses it. That's what's annoying. That you can't, first of all, I was under the impression you could only hold on to 1 at a time. It wasn't until the very end of the game where I just stocked up on literally everything that I saw that you could have up to 3. But the annoying part is, let's say I had 3 at like the midpoint of the game. Honestly, I think you only get like 2 at that point, but maybe you get up to 3. Or you can buy them as well. Let's say I had 3 at the midpoint of the game, and then I died. Well, it just auto uses it, and then I die, and then it just auto uses, and then I die. It just auto uses. Maybe I just want to use 1 Talisman of Rebirth, and then if I die again, then I could just be like, no, I'd rather just restart the encounter so that I can only use up to 1. I'm only willing to use up to 1. It's super annoying that it just auto uses it entirely. There's so many instances where, I had a Talisman of Rebirth on me for the longest time, and every time I died, I was like, no. Unfortunately, I have to go to the title screen, which which makes you go through the company logo little cutscene, and then you're in the main menu, and then you have to load into the game, and it takes fucking forever. And it would just be easier had it just, if you didn't have to auto use your Talisman of Rebirth, if you could just say like, no, I'd rather accept death, and then bam, you just reload into the save again. That was super annoying. I don't know how the later games in the series treat it. I hope it's not like that. I hope it's just a matter of like, hey, would you like to use it? Which I'm like 99% positive that's how DMC works. And then there's the save points. The save points are horrendously placed. Just the absolute worst. People complain about the run back to the boss in Dark Souls. Ninja Gaiden is 1,000 times worse. That run back to the boss in Dark Souls, like, it can be annoying at times, but it never like bothered me like that much. Ninja Gaiden was just next level fucking annoying because a lot of things just end up respawning. Oh, and that's another thing. That's one thing that they kept from the classic era. Just shit respawns all the time. There are a lot of moments where things don't respawn, but like there are equally a shit ton of moments where things do respawn. And that was probably the most classic ass era of Ninja Gaiden I felt throughout this entire game. It was very, very annoying. You know, it's also a matter of like, okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, back to the save points. They're all just horrendously placed. In the late game, it does start to feel like they're kind of everywhere. But of course, the final save point is in the worst spot possible, where you're starting to have to, you know, climb out of the lava-filled core. But the save point is at the very bottom, where you have to go through the cutscene of the Dark Dragon Blade, and then you have to go through the cutscene. Well, you have to then climb all the way up, and then go through the Rachel cutscene, and then you can finally fight Mirai again. Which, I got something to say about that. I don't know at what point this clip starts, but okay. It's just super annoying. There's a lot of instances of that, but that's probably one of the most egregious save points entirely. To the point where I was like, okay, you know what? Let me grab the Dark Dragon Blade first, and then hop back down to save, so that I at least don't have to go through that one cutscene. Actually, I did that a number of times for respawns as well. Sometimes it didn't work because things just respawn no matter what, but there are some instances where you can just go forward, do an encounter, go back, save, and then you don't have to do that encounter again. You can just go forward. There were a lot of moments where I did actually have to do that. But yeah, no, the save points are awful, just so awful. Worst placements ever. And from my understanding, from what I read, or from I believe what I saw on a forum, was that the saves were even worse before Sigma, where either they're also placed worse, but from what I read, there were less saves. And to me, that sounds wild. That sounds insane that there are even less saves. I don't know if I'll ever play OG 04 Ninja Gaiden Reboot or Ninja Gaiden Black. I just don't see myself doing that unless they end up doing like another remake like they did for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. But odds are it's not going to be the same experience, because from what I hear, even Ninja Gaiden 2 Black isn't really the same. It's probably like a little closer to OG Ninja Gaiden 2, but I don't think it's, from what I see, like a lot of people still regard original Ninja Gaiden 2 as like the best version or whatever, like the diehard fans. So yeah, if they ever remake Ninja Gaiden 1, oh yeah, I'm there day one, dude. I am absolutely there day one. That's how much I enjoyed this game. That's how much I'm enjoying this just series altogether. I will say, before talking about, I guess, a little more, well, specifically the Mirai part, it was interesting seeing my skill level, my growth in terms of skill for this game, because, you know, at first I had a super difficult time blocking. At a certain point, like, yeah, okay, I got a little bit more used to it. There were a number of enemies that like gave me so much trouble at first, and then later on, I got a little bit more used to it. You know, a lot of the enemies are still tough no matter what, but you do start to understand them better. Weapons, I ended up, you know, getting a little bit more used to it. Like I said, I'm not particularly great on doing actual combos and shit. Nothing too particularly crazy, but like, you know, you just play and you keep playing, you get a little more used to it, and you start learning things, and you start to try to implement things more unique things. Movement in general, I definitely got a lot better at movement. It was weird to me that there is no running in this game. You just have one set speed. That is odd to me, but that's another instance where like, oh, well, actually, if you do want to move faster, because you do move like excruciatingly slow, you know, especially for a shinobi, if you do want to move faster, faster, jump, and then as soon as you touch the ground, roll. That is very fun to do. I love games where like Zelda, you know, when you start the game, yeah, probably, you know, when you're a kid, your first instinct is like, oh, rolling is faster. But then later on you learn like actually side hopping is faster. And it's just a cool thing to do. It just shows that like, oh, hey, you know, whether you figured it out on your own or you saw it done online, it's like, it's a good feeling that like, oh, hey, like you're a little bit more of an advanced player, you know, these like tiny little things that just make the overall experience better. And the jump and roll, holy, that is a move. And I really love that move. You know, I will say throughout the game, I think one of the most frustrating parts in my experience going through the game was not really understanding, like I'm typically of the mindset of like, try to not use items as much as possible, especially because I felt like it affects your ranking at the end of the level, but I don't think it does. It doesn't seem like it does, because by probably like the midpoint forward was when I really started using items like crazy, because I kind of had to. More so the healing ones, but like then later on I actually started using the devil elixir stuff for the Nimpo stuff. That's when I like later on I started to use that a lot more. But yeah, no, I'm always of the mindset of like, try not to use any items whatsoever, save them for when you really need them. And it was extremely frustrating when I had to use them outside of boss battles. And it was also extremely frustrating having to buy more items. I'm just not super used to that. Even in Devil May Cry, I feel like I didn't do that super often, but in Devil May Cry's case, I think it's more because like you can actually like, you buy moves and stuff. So I think that's more so why I don't recall spending a majority of my stuff on items. But in this one, like, holy crap, I bought so many fucking items. And because I streamed the entirety of this game, apparently there are a lot of moments where you can grind out yellow essence. But when I'm streaming, I'm just kind of like, go, go, go. You know, this is more of like an entertainment thing. You know, my entertainer mode is on. So I want to keep the ball rolling as much as possible. And, you know, I don't know what's coming ahead. I don't know like what I can do in the moment other than like, you know, just do what you can, do what you can find out and just move on ahead. There's, you know, in my mind, there's really no time for grinding when you're trying to like keep up the pace with streams and whatnot. So like I was aware of grinding spots, like when I would finish a stream and I'd be like, I think there was like one instance where I looked it up where I was like, well, when's a good time to grind out yellow essence? And I think I saw someone say chapter 13 and this was well before I was at chapter 13. But by the time I got there, I was just like, no, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. There's no time to stop. Had I played casually, yeah, I absolutely would have grinded out essences and the whole item situation wouldn't have been terrifying at some points. But to be honest, like, it wasn't that bad. There's a lot of like blacksmith points where like every time I got there, I was like, okay, restock up to 6 on the small potions. And at a certain point I was like, okay, restock up to 7. I didn't even know 10 was the max until like the very end of the game. And it got to a point where at the very, very end, before I actually started maxing out on items, where I was just like maxing out on items from buying them. I didn't do that until like basically right before the final boss. But it got to the point where like I was starting to get good enough where there were items that I could not grab, particularly those great elixirs. There was multiple moments at the very end where I could not grab the great elixir, and it was actually very frustrating because I was like, again, I don't know what's up ahead. So the entire time I'm thinking like, oh my god, all it takes is just going through one door and then bam, you cannot go back. But there was never an instance of that. Well, at the end, there was never an instance of that. There was a lot of that earlier throughout the game because, you know, you're completing chapters and whatnot, and then like you just can't go back until the world opens up to you. So I think that was really the most frustrating part of this experience, just not knowing what happens, because you want to take advantage of like moments where you can really like grind out stuff and whatnot. And there was really just no opportunity for me to do that. So just the fact that the great unknown was very scary to me throughout this playthrough. But again, like I said, fortunately, the game kind of keeps you at a good essence amount throughout the game. I typically ranged between like 10 and maybe like 16,000 for a majority of the game, just like buying items. And then like, okay, the next time I reached the blacksmith, I used a couple, but hey, I'm back in that 10 to 16,000 range. Well, like more like 16,000, and then I spend whatever I need to spend, and then I'm back to 10. That's how how it was for just a good portion of the game. There were moments where I dipped below because like I was upgrading stuff and whatnot, but yeah, no, for the most part, the game keeps you like fairly well stocked up on yellow essence to just like be able to upgrade the things that you really want and then buy the items that you really need. I never really felt like I was like overstocked, or I mean, sometimes I felt understocked, but there was never really a moment where I felt like I was overstocked. Like I kind of had the amount that I just absolutely needed. But I think that's it. I think that's it in terms of like all the final thoughts on all the gameplay and stuff. The Murai thing, that's what I'm gonna end off on. Holy crap. I cannot believe I called it from the very, very, very beginning. Which, to be fair, it was kind of super obvious. It was super... The moment he said... I mean, first of all, he has kind of like a villainous look when you first enter the room. And like the game tells you absolutely nothing up until after you beat Murai. That's when the game starts giving you some story. But before that, you enter the room, there's Murai, and all he does is just go straight after you. So it's like, oh, okay, that's the first boss. Oh, shit, he's kind of tough. But afterwards, it's like, hey, I'm actually your friend. And I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome, you're super cool. But also immediately he's like, damn, the Dark Dragon Blade, huh? Shame that nobody's using it. Shame all that power is just sitting there. And I was like, that's villain talk right there. But then it was very quickly like, oh, okay, I guess you're not a villain? I don't know though, but I'll accept you for who you are because you seem a little cool, I guess. But at the very end, and it really just hit me at the very, very, very end that the masked caped man was like, I'm getting Murai vibes from him. I'm getting Murai vibes from him. You know, stature kind of seems a little there. The voice kind of seems a little there. And then right before he pulled it all off, I was like, right before, I was like, that's Murai, isn't it? The way he's talking, that's Murai. It has to be Murai. And then bam, he takes it off and I was like, oh shit, it's Murai. I fucking called it. That was genuinely, I think that was the highlight of the entire game for me, was calling it right before it happened. That was my highlight. That was my favorite moment of this playthrough. It just, everything all came together. I was like, I'm the motherfucking Oracle, baby. Hell yeah. Holy. There we go. That's Ninja Gaiden Sigma. No, it's not actually. I didn't really play through Ninja Trial. I did the Murai fight in the Ninja Trial because I just wanted to try it. I didn't know if I wanted to cover it for the channel or not. Like I said during the playthrough, I think I do want to go through them, but I'm so desperate to play through all the other Ninja Gaiden games. I so desperately just want to experience those games that if I do play through Ninja Trial and the Survivor mode, it's gonna be when I circle back around to it. After I finish everything, maybe I'll go back and play through those modes just on stream, and typically I put most streams to be members only after I stream it, because you know I end up editing these things and then uploading it to the channel, and overall just improving the audio quality and then cutting out just whatever just to make it the definitive experience. That's why I put most streams to members only, just videos that I plan to edit. That's what I do. I turn those into members only, and if you want to become a member, then you can check those out. But man, Ninja Gaiden, there is so much I ended up cutting out. It's just so many repeated attempts and whatnot. So I feel like Ninja Gaiden is the first series on this channel that I've streamed where, like, if you want to see more, then yeah, the membership, you'll get like maybe like an extra like 3-4 hours of Ninja Gaiden footage of me cussing like a motherfucker. You know, if that's what you want to see, then that's how you can see it. But yeah, Ninja Trials and Survivor, if I ever do stream those, then those are just gonna stay up. I'm not gonna edit those. Those are just gonna be streams just available for everyone. But yeah, no, now that's it. Now I'm done. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Do I recommend playing it? Yeah, dude, absolutely. This game was so much fun. I did end up doing the one Ninja Trial that I did, which was the Murai fight. I unlocked the Master Ninja mode, which I think means you have to play like, I think it's normal, hard, very hard, and then Master Ninja. I was able to complete normal through hard, and then Master Ninja, I got maybe like, I want to say he had like about 1/3 of his health left before I just couldn't complete it anymore. Man, Nimpo does a lot. Nimpo does a lot of the carrying when it comes to that. Man, if Master Ninja, just the campaign campaign on Master Ninja, if that's anything like the fucking Master Ninja Murai Ninja trial, holy crap. That is just a horrifying thought to even consider playing through this game on Master Ninja. I am curious though. I would like to get to that point someday, but I would have to beat the game on hard, beat the game on, I assume very hard is still a difficulty on the campaign, just to get an opportunity to play Master Ninja. Oh, that is one thing I forgot to mention. No New Game Plus. I think I forgot to mention it, but no New Game Plus. That's super disappointing. That is omega disappointing. I think that's one of the best things about Devil May Cry is New Game Plus. Being able to play with all your upgrades or even just hopping between difficulties to just grab items and stuff. I think that's like just absolutely invaluable when taking on harder difficulties. So it's a shame that it's just not possible. I did read that for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, they did update the game to include a New Game Plus. Well, first of all, I hear the later Ninja Gaiden games, you can play like specific chapters, not necessarily the campaign, but you can basically replay chapters. And in that instance, it works as New Game Plus. But I'm pretty sure I read on Steam that they did update Ninja Gaiden 2 Black to maybe have a more traditional New Game Plus. But in that instance, it's a matter of like, you can only New Game Plus on that difficulty that you play through, which on one hand is really fucking stupid, and on the other hand, I honestly really fucking love that idea because it retains the difficulty of your chosen difficulty, but at the same time, like if you're able to complete it and you want to play through that difficulty again, just like all souped up, then you can. And I do kind of like that idea. I'm not opposed to it, but ultimately I would prefer the DMC style New Game Plus. But I'm looking forward to playing through chapters again. What I'm hoping is that in the other Ninja Gaiden games, those chapter selects, I can replay those chapters and be able to stock up on essence and items and whatnot, and then just go back into the campaign and continue off like that with, you know, more stuff. That's what I'm hoping, but I don't know. So we'll see. I will be going into the DS game. I believe it's called Ninja Gaiden Dragon Blade? The Dragon Blade? I don't remember what it's called. There's a DS Ninja Gaiden game, and that's the next one I'm going to be playing. I'm very excited for that. I'm super excited for that. I'm very curious as to what a DS Ninja Gaiden game is really going to play like, because I saw one screenshot and it shows it like you hold the DS on its side and I guess you play with the stylus as your primary form of playing. Unfortunately, that sounds like it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to emulate, like play that way emulated, but I don't know. We'll see. That's the next game I'm going to end up playing. And I'm very excited for that. I'm so happy. I can't. I hope my autistic rambling has shown just how fucking happy I am. Having played through all of this, having experienced everything so far, I'm a fucking kid in a candy shop right now, dude. I'm so freaking happy that my voice is going out. I don't know how long I've been talking, but my voice is just, it's dying right now. So now, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ninja Gaiden Sigma. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing or becoming a member of the channel and follow me on Twitch for more of my shenanigans. Most importantly, hit up the Discord where you can keep up with all my projects, uploads, and live streams. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh no, game over. So difficult. No, impossible. Game over. Do you choose to abandon the way of the ninja? What other choices God left me? Are you sure? Hi. Are you truly sure? Yes, come on.
Understood.
Ayane. Oh?
Master Ryu. Or should I say, young ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
No.
It seems I have greatly overestimated you. Oh well, we have no choice but to proceed. I will support you in every way that I can. Don't be overconfident. Just do what I say and perform your duties as competently as you can. You must complete your task without fail.
Oh. I guess I'll save game slot 4.
Oh, it just skipped me way forward. This gift is the least I can do for you. Make sure you wear it at all times. The Band of Strength! That's cool. Let's see. Accessories. Band of Strength. One of INA's ribbons. It increases the damage done by kick and throw techniques. I never even used kicks and throws that often during my playthrough. Well, look at that. That's cute. I have a little piece of INA with me for the rest of the playthrough. It's honestly very stylish. I like it.